Hi everyone, I'm Letian from SPM paper. In this video, I will explain 2020 Kelantan AddMath paper 2 question 3. So first we identify the important information in the question, which is car P move in the line equation of y equal to 2x plus 6 and car Q move in x over 20 plus y over 10 equal 1. We can show this in a diagram. Car P is moving in this direction with the equation y equal to 2x plus 6. And car Q is moving in this direction in the equation x over 20 plus y over 10 equal 1. The question also tells us car P is moving in 80 km per hour and car Q is moving in 40 km per hour. So we can write this down in the diagram. Car P 80 km per hour, car Q 40 km per hour. Okay, now we have all the important information. We can look at part A. So part A wants us to find collision point between car P and car Q. See that this part is the collision point. Collision point. Since that both car is moving in the form of a line equation, we know that the collision point is also the intersection point between the two lines. So to find the intersection between two line equations, we need to use the simultaneous equation to find the unknown x and y. So let's get started. The first equation is y equal to 2x plus 6. Y equal to 2x plus 6. The first equation. The second equation is x over 20 plus y over 10 equal 1. Second equation. So for the second equation, we need to simplify a bit, become x over 20 plus 2y over 20 equal 1. So basically for y over 10, we multiply by 2 for the top and multiply by 2 for the bottom because we want the denominator to be same, 20 and 20. So after the denominator is same, we can merge the two, become x plus 2y equal 20 equal 1. Then we move the 20 up, become x plus 2y equal 20. It's the equation 2. Now we have the two equations, we can perform the substitution. So we substitute equation 1 into equation 2. Equation 2 is x plus 2y equal 20. Substitute in equation 1, y equal to x plus 6. So 2x plus 6 equal 20. Multiply it plus 4x plus 12 equal 20. So become 5x equal 8. X is equal to 8 over 5. Now we know that x equal to 8 over 5, we can find y. So from equation 1, y is equal to 2x plus 6. Substitute in x equal to 8 over 5. Type into the calculator. Get 46 over 5. Y. Therefore, we know that our collision point is at x, y, which is 8 over 5, comma 46 over 5. Okay, now let us move on to part B. So the part B tells us that car Q is at 20, 0, and you want us to find the distance between car P and collision point. So let us draw the diagram once again. This is car P moving in y equal to 2x plus 6. This is car P, y equal to 2x plus 6. And then this is car Q. Car Q is moving in the equation x over 20 plus y over 10 equal 1. And then this is the collision point. This is the collision point. The collision point in the previous part A, we already found it as 8 over 5, 46 over 5. And then the question also tells us the car Q coordinate is 20, 0. Okay, so what the question wants us to find is actually this one. Distance between P and the collision point. So question wants us to find this distance P. And also, the other information we know is the car P is moving in the speed of 80 km per hour, while the car Q is moving in the speed of 40 km per hour. So when I look at all this information, the formula that appears in my head is speed equal to distance over time. This because we notice that the speed is provided in the question, 80 km per hour, 40 km per hour. Also, we notice that this distance is the value that the questions want to find. And also, we know the time. How do we know the time, although it's not provided by the question? So basically, by looking at the collision point over here. So notice that when the P is moving towards collision point and Q is moving towards the collision point, right? Both of them must arrive at the point at the same time in order for them to collide. Let's say that maybe P is arriving at this collision point at 8 seconds, then Q must also arrive at the collision point at 8 seconds. Let's say P suddenly moves very fast. Let's say P arrived at the collision point in 1 second, but Q arrived at the collision point in its 8 seconds. They will not collide. So in order for collision to happen, we can establish the fact that the time P must be equal to time Q. Both the car P and car Q, they must arrive at the collision point at the same time. So from the formula, we can know that time is also equal to distance divided by speed. So from this fact, we can derive this formula, distance P over speed P is also equal to distance Q over speed Q. So now let us examine this. Distance P is the one that the question wants us to find. It's the unknown that we have to find. And then we have the speed P. Speed P is provided in the question as 80 km per hour. And then we also have speed Q. Speed Q is also provided in the question as 40 km per hour. Okay, so what we don't know is distance Q. So we have to find distance Q first. To find distance Q. So to find distance Q, we need this formula in order to find the distance between 2 points. Because we know the collision point and we know the point of Q, so we can find the distance between the two of them. Using this formula, distance is equal to square root x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. So we want to find the distance between these 2 points, Q, which is 20, 0, and collision point, which is 805, 4605. We want to find the distance between 2 points. So the distance Q is square root, this one, 20 minus 805, 20 minus 805 square plus 0 minus 4605. 0 minus 4605 square root. We type in the calculator, we get 46.5 over 5. Okay, so now we already have distance Q. This one we have. We can substitute all the numbers to find distance P. So distance P is unknown we want to find. The speed P is 80 km per hour, 80 km per hour. And the distance Q, as we have found here, is 46.5 over 5. 46.5 over 5. And the speed Q, we also have 40 km per hour. 40 km per hour. 40 km per hour. So we can type in the calculator. You will get distance P equal 41.14 meter. Oh, sorry, it's not meter. 41.14 kilometer. It's a kilometer because the question provided it in the form of kilometer per hour. So the distance found is also in kilometer.